Hi. I got a request a little while ago for like a leather jacket ASMR video. And I was thinking about it and I was like, that's actually not too hard of an idea to do. However, I don't know, it felt a little weird to just feel on the jackets. So I decided for this video, I am going to basically show you and make sounds with my jacket collection. This probably isn't all the jackets I have. It was just the ones that I could think of off the top of my head, like what was hanging in my closet, right? That's basically what they are. I'm sure I have more somewhere, but not including hoodies. I just wanted to do jackets, not like hoodies. So that's what it's gonna be. So, with any further ado, let's get into the jackets. I have them sorted by category. And so, the first category I have is stereotypical jacket. Like, when you think of jacket, this is kind of the style of jacket you think of. So, number one. First, we have my Death Note jacket. Obviously, you can see my little Death Note area over there. But I got Death Note. It's got the sleeves are cut inside out right now. Is it on the sleeve? No, it's on the other one. This sleeve has words on it, just as Death Note, but it's got Ryuk on it. It was actually dirty, so I had to pull it out of the laundry, but I'm just showing it on camera and moving it around, so. It's just a normal zip-up jacket. These sleeves are so frayed, and it's not the jacket, it's me. I don't know what happened, but as I was wearing the jacket, I realized the sleeves would just get more and more frayed. It's on both sleeves, both of them. But I don't know what happened. The hoodie, or not the hoodie, but the hood part, it doesn't have any drawstrings, which I don't really care about because I never use them, right? So it doesn't really matter for me. Yeah, it's got L on the front, with a machine. I just want to preface, I used a machine. So, you know, I don't think it really makes it less impressive. It's a lot more crazy if you hand sew it. I used a machine. So, this is it. It's like a cropped, almost like it kind of goes like almost a suit jacket, but it's cropped. It's got little pockets in the front, and it's got like cute little buttons. The buttons aren't really on too well, they kind of fall off a lot, but I don't really button it up, so it's got shoulder pads. I kind of like shoulder pads because you can't really play with silhouettes too much if you don't have any shoulder pad things. And sometimes I do want my shoulders to be stronger. Sometimes I don't, but I kind of like shoulder pads. It's got normal length, but the design on the back is a spider. You can't really see it here. Let me try a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe you can see it further back. I don't know. You can't really see it at all. Let me try and show it from the inside. Yeah, you can't really see it. I'll have to put a picture up on the screen, but it is the Phantom Troop spider. But with guess whose number it is? It's Phaeton's. It's number 2. I love Phaeton so much. He's my favorite from Hunter x Hunter. I think it's so funny. I have a habit of, like, if I had a nickel for every time I liked only 2 out of 3 guys in a fandom labeled trio, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. And the 2 it is. The very, very first one is Danganronpa. I love Danganronpa. You can't really see it, but I have a Nagito statue. I like Byakuya, Nagito, and Korekiyo. Which is so funny, because the trio usually in Danganronpa for the 3 is Byakuya, Nagito, and Kokichi. And I don't dislike Kokichi. Like, I do like him, but I like Korekiyo a lot more. Like, I don't even really like Kokichi like that. I'm more of a Korekiyo person. But yeah, so it's Byakuya, Nagito, Koki. No! Byakuya, Nagito, Korekiyo. I love those 3. Korekiyo doesn't get enough love. He's just traumatized, bro. I love him. I love long hair. So, Kokichi had my vote, right? Not Kokichi! No! Korekiyo! I don't know why I'm messing it up. It's because I both start with K. Okay. And then the 3rd, Illumi, Hisoka, and Phaeton. I am not like a super Hisoka fan, but I enjoy him a lot more as like a character. Like, it's never like a dull moment when he's on screen. And the trio for them is usually Illumi, Hisoka, and Chrollo. I don't know, I never liked Chrollo, which I think is weird because everyone loves Chrollo. I was always a Phaeton person. I love that man. He's my favorite. I would say L. He used to be number 1. My ranking used to go L, Yakimaru, and then Karma from Assassination Classroom. But now I think it's probably closer to Phaeton. Phaeton. always have a soft spot for L, but I think just as I'm going on in this world, seeing more things, I think, do I want to label him there? Oh. I don't know. Actually, we'll just keep it. We'll keep it. It's Phaeton, L, and then Yakimaru, probably. Because I don't know who I'd bring up or down. I'd really have to think about it. I actually have all this written out. Only like the first three are in order, but then I have everyone else written down. I need to update the list, but yeah, Phaeton's on this jacket. I always get too much into the talking, but I love explaining things that I'm showing. So, oh my gosh, don't even get me started on Naruto. Oh, I love that show so much. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. But, which probably isn't a surprise if you see my channel. But I do want to say, just, my top three in Naruto: Sai, Neji, and then I would have to say, I don't know who to put as three, because I like Itachi, I like Suigetsu, I like Deidara, and I like Shino. Who else do I like? There was another person I forgot. I feel bad now because I don't remember what I was going to say. But I love so many characters in Naruto, right? Which is funny. I always think it's funny because I watched Haikyuu, and I watched Haikyuu going into it thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna like so much of the guys, because like, if you've seen the Haikyuu fandom, literally everyone loves everyone, all the teams. But I didn't even really like anyone in Haikyuu like that. Like none of them, other than like Oikawa. And I only like Oikawa because he's like me. So I'm more kin Oikawa as opposed to like am in love with Oikawa. And I think that's funny because then I watch Naruto and I love like everyone in Naruto. I love like everyone in Naruto so much. And like no one in IQ. But I was going into Naruto thinking I wasn't gonna like anyone. So I just think that's fun. I think that's fun and a silly piece of knowledge to say. Yeah, I would say Naruto probably has like the most people I like in it. And even then, I love Phaeton the most. I love Illumi. I really love Illumi. I would say he used to be like above Phaeton, but for some reason, the longer I go on living, like Phaeton just keeps coming back in phases. It's like it'll be like I love Phaeton, and then it'll be mellow, and then I love Phaeton. Like it's an obsession. I don't know. It like comes in waves, and I don't know. I love that man. Next jacket. We're already at like 20 minutes. Is this one? It's just a simple white jacket. Like, it's actually pretty warm. It probably doesn't look it, but it's pretty warm. It's got like little buttons. It's cropped. It's just, I got it as a gift from my boyfriend's mom. She got me like a whole outfit and then the jacket to go with it. And then my sister stole the tank top for it. She stole the tank top that went with my outfit. So, but it came with the jacket, a tank top, and the skirt. And I still have the skirt, and I have the jacket, just with the tank top. But anyway, I don't have really too much to say about it. I mean, it's a white jacket. I can make a little bit more sound with it, but I don't think it really makes that much sound at all. It's very wintry. first one at a thrift store too. I didn't mention that, but yeah, it's basically like a. I don't really know what you would call this material, but yeah, you can kind of see it. Doesn't say anywhere. This just says polyester and spandex, but it's kind of fuzzy and shiny. It's cropped, it has like an elastic waistline, and I kind of like that, but it also makes it sit weird sometimes. So, I don't know. I really like it though. I feel like sometimes you just need like a black jacket, like a black crop jacket, so. Okay, that's it for the crop jackets. Next, I have Letterman jackets, and I only have two. One of them, the first one, it's not like a crazy Letterman jacket. It's like kind of low quality, but I don't care. I got it for Christmas, I think. But see, it's an Akatsuki Letterman jacket. This one actually has a really funny story behind it. Just because I wore this jacket while I was taking the ASVAB at my high school, and while I was taking the test, one of the proctors, I think it was like a student also, or maybe a volunteer, I don't know, but it wasn't like, you know, a teacher or something, it was like somebody closer to my age, right? He came up to me, because he saw my jacket, and he was like, he said, "Are you part of the esports team, like Cloud9 or something?" And I was like, "This is an Akatsuki jacket." No. But he stopped me while I was taking the test to ask me the question. And I was like, I felt bad, you know, because I wasn't part of it. I have no idea who that even is, right? But yeah, somebody asked me that. The next one, my last Letterman jacket also has a funny story. But yeah, for some reason, like, I don't. Maybe it's similar, I have no idea. I just thought it was funny. I don't even remember if that was the exact name, but that's all I can remember. So maybe I'm saying it differently. Maybe it's not called that. I'm just telling you what my memory is remembering. But yeah, I really like this jacket. I wore it a lot in high school. I don't wear it a lot now, but I like to have like good outfits when I go out, and I guess I haven't found anything to wear this with yet. And back in high school, we had a uniform, and so the jackets were my only way of like being creative, and I really love Naruto, so I wore my Naruto jacket. Okay, this Letterman jacket I wear a lot more, because it's actually like really good quality. I got it for Christmas. This one is Hunter x Hunter. It's green. It's kind of got like more leathery like sleeves, which you can kind of hear. But the actual body is like not the same. It's got like the quilted lining on the inside to keep it warm, to be like a warmer jacket. Yeah, it's an Otsko Hunter jacket, right? On the front, it's got the H and it says Hunter Association, right? And on the other side, it has the Hunter Association logo, and it has all the names of the people who passed the Hunter Association, or not the Hunter exam. And I actually really like this because it has Illumi's name on it. I think some people will probably be upset because that means it doesn't have Kilo's name on it, right? Hunter jacket without Kilo's name. But I don't really care about Kilo like that. Like I said, like Illumi, Hisoka, and Phaeton are the only people Sasuke fan, and so Kurapika. I know Sasuke is based on Kurapika, but I saw Hunter x Hunter after Naruto, so when I saw Kurapika, all I saw was Sasuke, and I was like, oh my god, not again, right? Not again, right? I actually don't think Kurapika is as bad as Sasuke in my eyes, but like, it was just already associated, you know. It was back to the bad version of Sasuke, which I want to preface this. I don't hate Sasuke completely, right? I think like Naruto before Sasuke leaves, Sasuke is I don't hate him, right? He's not my favorite character, but I don't hate him. Sasuke makes such crazy decisions though, and what he does, it ends up like pissing me off all the time. Like, and then finally I started liking Sasuke after like his final battle fight with Naruto at the very end of Shippuden, and then we got the Sasuke like his little thing during the last like few episodes, his side story, and I finally liked Sasuke. I was like, yes, I love this guy. Oh my gosh, all this hate has accumulated, and like the finalness where he's redeemed. I love him. He's great to all his friends, but I won't say that I love Sasuke because when you think of Sasuke, you think of how he is for the majority of the story, and I just don't like how he is for the majority of the story, right? Nobody ever like says, oh, I like Sasuke, and they mean like the end of the show, other than me, right? Other than me. And the reason I love that version of Sasuke so much is because I really don't like how he is the rest of the show. And that's just it. That's just it. I just want to preface that. I want to preface that, right? But back to Hunter. So Kurapika was never like, he did not have a leg up in my eyes. And so Leorio, at the beginning, when he's like, I guess I'm about to finish the rest of the Kurapika clan, when I was hearing it, Kurapika say a lot of Sasuke-esque things, I was like, yeah, Leorio, you saying what I'm thinking, bro. I love that man. I love that man so much. But yeah, it says all the names. So the funny story about this jacket is actually, I wore this jacket to go with my grandma to a tennis tournament, right? She was gonna go with her sister, but her sister canceled, and you couldn't get a refund, so I went, right? And we were watching, I think it was Sissy Potts. I think we were watching his like match against someone, and my grandma goes on and on about how we're like distantly related to this guy, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I bet. And even if we are, like, we don't know him, what good does that do us, right? But I was sitting next to these people, right? Well, not really next to them, they were behind me. And these people, this guy, he tapped me on the shoulder and he was like, hey, what's the Hunter exam, right? Because all he saw was the back Hunter exam panel, right? That's all he saw. And so he asked me, like, hey, what's the Hunter exam? And I turned to him, and this was the biggest fumble of my life. I regret this every day. Every time I think back on it, I regret this. I said, oh, it's from a TV show. It's from a TV show. Fumble. I should have said, it's the jacket you get from passing the Hunter exam. Right? What is the Hunter exam? The exam you gotta take to get your Hunter's license. I should have said that. Damn it. It's one of my regrets, my biggest regrets. If I could go back in time, I would say that. Why? Because I don't think it would cause like any butterfly effect at all. Other than him like Googling it and realizing that I was talking about a TV show. But yeah, I don't know. The idea of people not knowing Hunter x Hunter, like, I'm one of those people who, if I've seen something, I forget that other people haven't seen it. Because these things, like, impact my life so much. I'm like, how have you not seen it, right? Like, I really like Winx Club. And whenever I see people talk about why they like Winx Club or why they like other shows, I'm like, watch Naruto! I love Naruto so much. Because of the emotional roller coaster it is. I like the fights, right? But the fights are only good because of the characters. The characters are only good because of the emotions they're feeling, their motivations, the way they're written, the dialogue. I love that. I love seeing the characters. Like, you can see the best fight ever, but if you don't care about the people fighting, then it doesn't. Why would you care? Like, Sasuke versus Naruto, the final fight, that is the best fight in the whole show. I love it so much because of the character build up it has had. But, like, I don't remember Mu and Mifune's fight. Or whoever they were. It was maybe Hanzo. Hanzo and Mifune, I think, actually. I forget. See, I can't even remember. Because these aren't characters to me. They had no build up, they had no motivation. Like, I know Hanzo, but because he named the Sanin, I don't know who he was as a person. As opposed to, like, Naruto and Sasuke. Like, Rock Lee and Gaara. I love it. But at this point, we only know a little bit of Gaara. And we know a little bit of Rock Lee. So, like, the character, like, it is a cool fight. But it ultimately, like, leads to it's a good fight, but the character stakes, it's not really built up a lot. Like, Rock Lee doesn't even win. Like, I know he couldn't because Gaara has to fight Sasuke, so he could fight Naruto, but Rock Lee becomes such a joke after it. I would rather they not have built him up in my head to just let me down, you know? So, but everyone cares about the character interaction, and Wixel, they talk about it all the time, and I think if you want to see really good character building, Naruto, everyone shits on the filler all the time, but if you care about the characters and their development and their interaction with other characters, because that's what I live for, I really love that. Sure, maybe it ruins the pacing, right? Like, I love filler, but like Naruto filler, where it actually has a purpose, right? I love that, but I can admit that the second Chunin exams, where the Konoha 11, or whatever, right? The rest of them got to become Chunin. I can admit, I love that, but it should not have been during the war. It should not have been during the war. I think if you separate it, if it was in chronological order, it'd be so much better. Like, it does mess up the pacing. However, I love the character moments you get from it. I think, honestly, if somebody reorganized Naruto and moved the filler around chronologically, it would make the show go so much better. Like, that's all I'm saying. Okay, next one. This next one, group it only is 2. These are more like jackets I didn't know how to classify / novelty jackets, right? Both of them are from my boyfriend. And he gave them to me. One of them he gave to me because he has 2. And we wanted to match, so he gave it to me. And then he just let me keep it. I don't really wear it so much now because it's like kind of a rare jacket because of the embroidery on the side. And the more I wear it, the more the embroidery kind of like gets messed up, like frays, breaks, and I feel really bad, so I haven't worn it as much. But it's this Friday the 13th jacket. It's got like 4 pockets on each side. It's got like blood splatter. Oh, I'm looking up and I realize I'm not including my Zac Foster cosplay jacket in this because it hangs above my bed. But just know I do have that. But I'm not taking it down. Right, but yeah. On this side it has the blood, and on the other arm it has the Friday the 13th embroidery. Right? I don't know if you can really see it so well on camera, but it is starting to fray, and like the blood spatter like things are starting to come up. I don't know what I do to jackets when I wear them, but I'm like an expert at like ruining them. The sleeves are fraying a little bit. So yeah, I just kind of stopped wearing it so much because I felt bad because I feel like I'm ruining the jacket. But yeah, I do really like the jacket. It's very warm, it's very nice. I just tend to feel bad about wearing it because it's got the high collar. All the leather is peeling up though. I love the pockets on this because they stick straight up and everything falls out of my pockets when they're sideways. I used to wear this one in high school a lot. But yeah, it didn't fit him anymore, and so he gave it to me. And I really like it. But yeah, it's a nice jacket. Like I said, I have the curse of wearing a jacket and immediately it starts like disintegrating. So, I don't know. You can see my pile of jackets start to poop. But yeah. I always think it's funny whenever I go to a convention I see someone wearing that exact jacket. Because I'm like, oh, me and this person, we have matching jackets. Because it's based on the character, right? Okay, next is the leather jackets. I don't know if these are real leather or fake leather, but like, I'm sure a lot of them, most of them are fake leather. Most of them are fake leather, but if you looked at someone wearing this, the way you would describe it is, oh, that person's wearing a leather jacket. So that's why they're all in the same category. I don't actually wear leather jackets a lot. I'm super known for some reason for wearing leather jackets, but I don't really wear leather jackets. I think it's because of middle school. I wore this like cotton jacket that evoked the image of a leather jacket, and everyone just remembers me wearing that for some reason. And so whenever they make anything me themed, they put the leather jacket on. So I don't know. I do like leather jackets. I don't know. I guess I don't really wear them. Like I don't ride a motorcycle, which is usually what you would need one for. So I just kind of a bunch of them. So I have this one. It's got buttons. It's kind of wobbly. I do like this jacket. I think I found it at a thrift store. I don't think it's real leather. I think it's obviously fake, right? Because I got it for like $10. But it's very nice. It's kind of a more fitted jacket. It's kind of got the shoulder pads. Yeah. It says Lobby Lobby on it. But yeah, it's this jacket. There's not really much I can say about it. I mean, they're leather jackets. Like, there's not much description. Next, I also have another one from a thrift shop. The same one. I was gonna put this with the crop jackets, but I feel like it fit better with the leather. Just because, it goes with the sounds. I think they make some sounds. This is a cropped leather jacket. It has these little zippers right there. This is the collar, right? It's from Active, I think, but you can see it zips up. It's just like a normal leather jacket, but it's got like the sleeves like that. It's not long sleeve, right? So I don't think I've really worn this one, but I haven't found anything to like pair it with yet, So this one I got from my great grandma as well. There was a choice between this one or the purple one. I kind of regret not getting the purple one, but I just thought like the leather one was like, I thought that I was probably gonna wear a leather one more than the purple one, right? This is it. This one might be real leather. I have no idea. Like, I got it from my grandma. It's from G3. Something fashion. I can't really read the first word, but actually no, I don't think it's real leather. I think yeah, I think it's obviously vintage. there's something used to connect to it, but I don't have that. Oh no. Yeah, it is. It's genuine leather. It has it on the little tag right here. Yeah. Oh, I guess it is real leather. This tells you how much I know about fake versus genuine leather. But yeah, I guess it's real. Yeah, it's a cool jacket. That makes me a little happy because, like I said, I got it from my grandma. So, it was free. That makes me feel better about it. I don't know. I think if somebody like really was begging for this jacket, I'd probably give it to them. But I kind of like it, you know. I just never wear it. Okay. The last jacket, the leather jacket. I have more jackets. The last leather jacket I'm going to show. I feel like it has a little bit of a green tint to it, but I don't think I'm going to show them on camera. This is it. It's more like a form-fitting leather jacket, right? It's not as like stiff as the other one, but it's just kind of a normal jacket. It's got pockets. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. I will just spend a little bit more time on these leather jackets just because that is kind of what was specifically requested, right? Hopefully it's not like a freaky thing, but I doubt it. It's just leather jackets, you know? If you like it, you like it, I guess. I just realized I should maybe be doing it closer to the microphone, but these are kind of loud, so I don't know how much it's going to like be louder, quieter than everything. right? I just think it's a really cool coat, and I really like it. Maybe I'll do some alterations to it on my machine, but as of right now, it's just like a normal coat. Okay, this is the next one that I don't really wear that often, or at all. Actually. It is just like a khaki Marvin Richards coat. It's honestly giving light Yagami, right? But yeah, I once wore it to high school on character day for a Dazai like character inspiration outfit. I thought it was cool, as opposed to like when I wore the Akatsuki clothes to high school. I wear so much stuff actually. But yeah, I mean, it's just a normal coat. I don't really wear it that often. I'm not too big a fan of neutrals. But I feel like everyone's a fan of neutrals. Like, everyone loves it. Like, I'll be honest, I like black and I like white. Maybe some browns. But if your outfit's like just completely devoid of color, like, I don't know. Like, I think for me, black and white is the only exception. Because making a whole outfit out of just black or out of just white is like obviously the black is gonna evoke more of a gothic feeling, right? Or emo, right? Emo. But I don't know. Or more alternative, right? But the white I feel has to be done in a certain way. You have to style it correctly. Because I think there are just people who wear a white shirt and white pants. But the way I like white is in like a Shiro K version. I'm a really big fan of VK, like the VK style. So Shiro K, I think is I love that. I love the way white looks on that. But I love the way, I love the way it looks. I love how so many of like the actually alternative styles look. So, like, that's just how it's gonna be for me, you know? Like, a lot of people just wear like, you know, a black t-shirt or a white t-shirt and jeans, and that's not really what I'm talking about. When I say black and white, I like as neutrals, but the others I don't. I feel like you can tell what I'm talking about. I feel like you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna insult your intelligence like that. I'm just, you know what I'm talking about. That one doesn't have a belt though. It's just a coat. Last coat. Last one. Sears tax huge. The last coat is probably my favorite coat that I have in my collection. Just because it's so different than everything else I have. And oh my god, where's my bracelet? Oh, I thought I lost the Bill Cipher bracelet. Okay, it's so different. I the one time I wore it out, I got so many compliments on it. That and my shoes. I have a lot of the Monster High, like, why are you collection shoes? And people always love those. People love those. If you want people to compliment you on your shoes, buy that collection. But yeah. So this is the coat. To prepare you. Think more the Lorax, but if the Onceler killed the Lorax and made him into a goat, and that's the goat. I love it because it reminds me of Naruto. just really like vibrant colors. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe I should have worded it differently, but here it is. See, it's so fuzzy. I can't even like. So this is the neckline. It's super fuzzy. It goes all the way around, and it has like the fluffy sleeves. It's kind of got like even a more like leatherish texture for the actual body. The belt is also orange, and even the buckle. The buckle is the same color. I love that. Yeah. It does have buttons, obviously. The fur is actually removable on both the collar and the sleeves. So I think if you were to wash it, obviously not in a washing machine, right? But if you were to wash it, you would take the fur off, or if you just didn't want the fur on there, it's held on there with some buttons, and right under it is like a normal. What was that? I don't know what that was, but like just like a normal coat neckline. I love this coat so much. I think it's so cute. Once I saw it, I was like, I want it, right? But I didn't know if it was. I didn't know if I liked the concept of it, or I basically didn't know if I was gonna wear it, right? It was like what I like was fighting with how will others perceive me, I guess. And I don't think we really have this conversation a lot where we like something, but we're not like brave enough to wear it, you know, or something like that. I usually don't have this problem. I really don't care, but you know, I do like to. I didn't know if it would give like clown, and there's nothing wrong with looking like a clown. Like I really do like the clown aesthetic, but it's not my aesthetic. That's I think what it's more. Do I like it? Like I like it, but is it me? You know, like if when I wear this, do I see me? Because there are styles I really like that I just don't think are me. You know, like I really like, but I don't. I think if I put on a dress, it would feel like me. You know, like I like Gyaru. I really like the Gyaru style, but if I actually went full Gyaru, I don't think that would be me. You know, and that's kind of what I struggle with a lot. Is do I like this? Like, do I like this just as an aesthetic, or do I like it for me? You know. And I eventually decided I like this for me. I like this for me. You can see the light immediately turned me orange. But I really like it. And I went to the Haunted Museum in this, and I ended up getting so many compliments of people who loved it. But, you know, while I was at the stand, people were like trying to say like, oh my gosh, it's nice, but I don't know if I'd wear it, like not for me. And I was like, you know what? I really love this. And, you know, if nobody else is gonna wear it, if nobody else is gonna make it work, I am. You know? Because I feel like I kind of fall into that realm of wearing things that people more so might or might not like. Which obviously it's not gonna seem like on my channel because I'm in my room making ASMR videos. But I do like to. I'm crazy. I paired this with a blue dress for Sasunaru. Or more OG Naruto, like regular. He is black and orange, or blue and orange. I also, when I looked at it, it's all like, oh my gosh, like Naruto's jacket. I love Naruto. Like, I love Naruto so much. Like, I love Naruto. As a character, I love the show, but I'm specifically What's